welcome everybody. Welcome to Unleash Your Inner Wisdom with Donna. It's an absolute pleasure to be with you tonight, Wednesday night. So tonight I'm offering free micro kinesiology balances around chakras and emotions. So as you come in, please do let me know where you're coming in from. We are a global community, and it's so wonderful to all be able to join in this space. We're so fortunate with technology that we can all come together like this. So I'm here every Wednesday night offering free microkinesiology balances around chakras and emotions at 7:30 Queensland time and 8:30 New South Wales time. So hi DJ, how you doing? It's lovely to see you here. So please do let me know in the comments if you'd like a chakra or an emotional balance. Hi Laura, hi Diane. So I'll give you a bit of a rundown about sort of what you can expect from each. So a chakra balance, I will tune into your energy and then I'll scan through your chakras for you and let you know which ones are showing stress. We'll dive into that a little bit deeper and then I'll offer you a balance to support with that. For an emotional balance, again, I'll be tuning into your energy. I'll be using the traditional Chinese medicine 5-element chart and looking at which element, meridian and core emotion is coming up as a priority for you to get support with tonight, and dive a little bit deeper into that and offer you a balance around that. So, Rotorua, New Zealand. How fantastic, DJ. I went there a couple of years ago and loved it. It was so awesome. Hey, Alicia, how you doing? Natasha and Tracy. Alyssa, it's wonderful to see you all here. So if you are just joined in, my name is Donna. I'm an internationally recognised kinesiologist and I'm offering free micro-kinesiology balances tonight around chakras and emotions. So I will kick off with DJ. So you would like an emotional balance. So I also don't necessarily go in, I'll just pop that up so just to make sure. So I also don't necessarily go in order. I do go to where I'm guided and the comments do come in quite quickly. So DJ. Okay, fantastic. So DJ, I'll just tune into your energy now. So as a kinesiologist, I have a lot of resources around the room that I help to use to support you in your balances tonight. So you'll often see me sort of moving around and looking at different things or accessing different tools for you. Okay, so DJ, I'm just tuning into you now. And as I tune in, I'm just touching particular Chinese acupressure points just to make sure our connection is as strong as possible. So with kinesiology, I'm actually guided by your innate awareness or your subconscious, so as to what you need most. So to that end, I do access different acupressure points, chakras, meridians and so forth, just to make sure our connection is as strong as possible for that to occur. So just giving you some support through your heart chakra, DJ. You're more than welcome. Hi, Belinda and David and Arlene and Lee. Hope you're all doing well. Okay. So again, just going to offer you some more support. Solar plexus, sacral, base. Okay. And just as I'm tuning in, DJ, just offering you some additional support through your base chakra. Can definitely feel the energy pouring off that one. So grounding might be something that might be beneficial for you. And it's quite normal at this time of night too, depending upon the type of day that we've had, to be still really, potentially quite sort of charged up a little bit. So, okay. Solar plexus, sacral, base. Okay. And so just working with your base chakra again, DJ. Hola, Yvette from New Jersey. Welcome. Hi, Yasmin, Diane, and Kerry. Canberra. Nice. Hey, Gina, how you doing? Okay, so just checking your central meridian and your governing meridian. Okay. And hydration. Fantastic. Okay. So, DJ, we're good to go. So you're after an emotional balance. Okay, so so just moving to the traditional Chinese 5-element chart for you. So we're looking with fire, earth, metal, water, wood. So DJ, we're working with the wood element for you. Gallbladder, liver. The liver meridian. Is it anger, rage, wrath, distressed, vengefulness, resentment? Okay. And so your innate awareness, DJ, is just let me know that as we're diving deeper into the particular emotion that you need some support with tonight, it's just bringing up a little bit of stress for you. So just offering you some additional support through your heart chakra. So, wood, liver. So just checking in on you. Check you're okay. All right. So anger, rage, wrath, distressed. So DJ, just as I'm getting close to the emotion, it's just throwing up a little bit of stress for you. And so I'm just offering you some more support through your solar plexus chakra. So if you can please say for me, I am powerful. I am powerful. And what can happen is that as we're digging deeper into the priority emotion to offer you some support with tonight, if you imagine like if you had a physical wound and you had a graze and somebody was cleaning it and just so the graze was here and they started cleaning it up here, it's like, yeah, that's okay. But the closer and closer they get to, you know, where it's actually been hurt, inwardly it's a bit like, and you sort of might want to be pulling your hand away a little bit. So this is just I guess it's the equivalent, the energetic equivalent of that. So it's just your innate awareness saying, hey, I'm happy to go there, but can you just give me some more support to help me do that? So that's just what we're doing for you now. So DJ, what's come up for you is some stress around transformation. So we're working with the wood element, the liver meridian, and the emotion of transformation for you. So we'll just dig into that a little bit deeper for you. So it's stress around transformation in the present time for you. And it's related to a specific situation. So it's not, it's not sort of self-generated. You're not taking it on from somebody else or projecting it onto somebody else as a way of helping you to, to address it and release it. It's just in relation to a situation. DJ, you're getting goosebumps. Oh, yeah, I'm getting them this end too. So we'll just have a look at if there's any dynamics that might be inhibiting you being able to release some of that tonight for you. So let's have a look. Is there any dynamics? Yeah, is that judgment, avoidance, suppression? Okay. So DJ, we're just going to say an affirmation. We're going to say it twice. So if you can please repeat after me. It is safe and appropriate for my feelings of transformation to emerge. It is safe and appropriate for my feelings of transformation to emerge. So what's come up for you, and it's quite human nature. You know, we all have different ways of dealing with emotional stresses, and so what's come up for you is just a bit of suppression. So it's where, you know, something happens and it's a stress around an emotion and we just sort of push it down a little bit. And, you know, that can be a valid coping mechanism for, a period of time if you've got to get up and keep, doing the day-to-day and get things done. But long-term, it's not healthy for you long-term. So just help to release some of that suppression, to acknowledge the stress so that we can balance that for you tonight. Okay. So Alyssa, I can't see the comments for some reason. I'd love a chakra balance. So I can see your comment coming through. I'm using StreamYard. I'm actually streaming to two amazing platforms. And so they sort of come into one thread here, but I'm not sure if you can all see each other's comments. Okay. So indicate a change if we're ready to move on to a balance now for DJ. Yep. Okay. And so balance, is it chakra? Is it it's an affirmation? Is it sound? Okay. Is it the Tibetan healing bowl? Tibetan healing bowl. Okay. So what's come up for you, DJ, is the to help support and release what's come up in your balance tonight is just the vibration of sound. And so I have the Tibetan healing bowl here, which I love, and also my tuning forks. So, but the Tibetan healing bowl is what has come up for you. So we're looking at two sounds of the healing bowl for you. We're looking here, heart, down here, bass. Okay, bass. Okay. And working with your base chakra with the vibration of sound from the Tibetan healing bowl. So if you'd like to get somewhere comfortable and take a nice deep breath. So I'm just bending down and make sure I'm getting that nice base chakra. Just go up into the sacral chakra a little bit. So DJ, just make sure you're just taking some nice deep breaths. And just exhaling all the way out. Okay. Okay. So DJ, I just checked in, and it would be of benefit for you to spend a little bit of time grounding. So I know you're from NZ, so it shouldn't be too cold over there at the moment, says me being Queenslander, but I know you're in summer. So if you are able to this evening spend a couple of minutes out with your bare feet, like on the land, on the soil, that would be of benefit for you, if not tomorrow, just to help reset and really ground that base chakra for you. So I hope that was of benefit for you, and I'm just going to end our connection now. Fantastic. Okay. So DJ, just recapping for you, you asked for an emotional balance. We were working with the wood element, the liver meridian, and the emotion of transformation. It was showing stress in a situation in the present time. And we set a dynamic together to help release any suppression around releasing that tonight, and a balance with the Tibetan healing bowl for you. Okay. Hey Tam, how you doing? Okay. All right, let's have a look. Just bear with me. I'm just seeing where I should be guided to next. Okay. So it's Vet from New Jersey. If you would like to let me know in the comments if you would like a chakra balance or an emotion balance. And I'll just scroll down so I can see that come across for you. Tam, love how your details cross. Ah, thanks, Tam. I discovered that the other week. Okay, so, all right, so while I am waiting to hear from Yvette, if Yvette is still with us. Okay, so. Okay, so Hayley, you would like a chakra balance. Okay. All right. So Hayley, I'll just tune into your energy now. So do the thing, that was beautiful. I go for a quick walk to try and grab. Thanks. You're welcome, DJ. Okay, so Hayley. So Hayley, I'm just tuning into your energy and just offering you some support through your heart chakra. So just using some traditional Chinese medicine acupressure points just to make sure our connection is as strong as possible. I just checked your central meridian and your governing. So Hayley, from a kinesiology perspective, there's just some acute hydration that's indicated for you. And sometimes this can happen if we haven't had enough water consistently throughout the day, or if we've perhaps had more caffeinated beverages than water. So if you have some water nearby, if you can take a mouthful and just hold that in your mouth for 10 to 12 seconds. I'm just going to have a sip on this end as well. Okay. So just doing a check again. Okay. So Hayley, you haven't had drunk much water today at all. Just by holding it in your mouth for 10 to 12 seconds, it just registers it faster neurologically in the brain that you're being hydrated, as opposed to just drinking it and then sort of waiting. It sort of like gives the brain a chance to go, oh, hey, water's coming my way. It's fine. Okay, so Hayley, connected to you. So I'll just scan through your chakras for you. So crown, brow, throat. So your throat chakra is indicating some stress. Heart, solar plexus, sacral, base. So it's just your throat chakra, Hayley. So throat chakra. And that's also the priority to work with. So I just did a double check for you there. So I'm just going to dive deeper into your throat chakra for you. So Hayley, can you please say for me twice, I am truth. I am truth. Okay, so we're looking at the inward expression, the outward expression. So there's stress in the outward expression of the throat chakra for you, Hayley. So I'm just going to dive into that a little bit deeper for you. So is it... So not responding to manipulation has indicated stress for you. And performing daily affirmations has also indicated that would be of benefit for you. So the throat chakra relates to our ability to express our authentic self. And that indicated it's showing a little bit of stress for you. It is through this chakra that we convey our deepest self to the world. It is also about our free expression of creativity, and it is intimately related to our ability to ask for what we need. And that indicated for you. And to be able to say what we mean. And those indicated for you as well. This chakra can become out of balance when we have been shut down in our attempts to express our needs. So the needs indicated again for you there, just showing some stress. So when this chakra becomes misaligned, we have an inability to say what we need, and that indicated for you. We tend to keep secrets, that didn't indicate, and we tend to believe that others don't care to hear what we truly need, and that didn't indicate for you either. Okay, so moving on to indicated change, we can move on to a balance for Hayley. Yeah. Okay, and balance for Hayley. Are we working with the chakras? Chakra? Affirmation? Is it that affirmation? Is it that affirmation? So Hayley, what's come up for you is an affirmation, and I've got 5,500 in this book, but it won't take me long. And we're going to look at which affirmation is the exact one that you need to help you balance this tonight. So I love this book. It's got here, the mind paves the road that creates a new life, and the emotions are the vehicles that get you there. So are we looking at, is it that page? Is it that page? That page. So 95 to 105. So 106, 106 to 116. So 117 to 120. 117 to 127. 128 to 128 to 135. So 128, 129, 130. 131, 132, 133. Okay, so page 133. Okay, is it 1 to 10? Is it 11 to 20? Is it 11 to 20? Is it 21 to 30? Is it 31 to 40? Is it 31? Is it 32? Is it 33? Is it 34? Okay, so Hayley, what's come up for you is an affirmation to say twice now, and it is, I remove stress, I reset my energy, I am grounded. I remove stress, I reset my energy, I am grounded. Does Hayley need to say this past tonight? Days? Once, 2, 3. How many times a day? Once, twice. Okay. And Hayley, that affirmation would be beneficial for you to say 2 times a day for the next 3 days. So Hayley, what came up for you tonight was working, so you asked me to scan your chakras for you. So only the throat chakra indicated some stress, and it was the outward expression of the throat chakra. And then to help balance that is an affirmation that we say together tonight, twice, and also for you to say 2 times for the next 3 days. So I hope that was of benefit for you. Okay. Turn my books around and putting them up upside down. Okay. All right. So Hayley, I hope that was, this has brought so much clarity. Thank you so much. You are more than welcome. You're more than welcome. So I'm just going to disconnect our energies now. So Hayley's now. Okay. All right. So let's have a look. Okay. So Tam, just tuning into your energy now, Tam. Okay. So just going through those checks with the traditional Chinese medicine acupressure points just to make sure our connection is as strong as possible, and just offering you some support, Tam, through your heart chakra. I can feel it's like popping candy under my hand. Okay, so just checking your central meridian and your governing meridian. Hydration. So Tam, hydration is showing up for you as well, acute hydration from a kinesiology perspective. So if you have some water handy, if you wouldn't mind taking a sip and holding it in your mouth for 10 to 12 seconds. And I will take a sip of water on this end as well. Okay. Okay. And so, Tam, you had there whatever I'm drawn to. Well, as I'm tuned into you, Tam, I'll go where your innate awareness directs me. So I'll check in with you. So does Tam want an emotion balance? Emotion? Chakra? Chakra? Emotion. So an emotion balance for you tonight, Tam. Okay, so we're working with fire, earth, metal, water. So we're working with the water element for you, Tam. Is it bladder? Kidney. The kidney meridian. Is it fear? Fear, anxiety, phobia. Fear, anxiety, phobia. Cautious. Okay, so Tam, what's come up for you tonight is some stress around cautious, the emotion of cautious. So we're just going to dive into that a little bit deeper for you. Is it in the past? Is it in the present? Future? Present. So it's showing up as stressed in the present time. Is that within self? From another? And it's showing up as from another. So it's when the stress is projected onto you or you've taken it on for somebody else. So it's in the present time and it's some stress around cautious. So I'm just going to have a look to see if there's any dynamic there that might be hindering you being able to release some of that stress tonight. So there's a dynamic? Yeah. So judgment, avoidance, suppression, resistance, denial, separation. Okay. So how many times? Once. Okay. So Tam, if you can repeat after me, we're just going to say it once. So I accept, embrace, and unify with the feeling of cautious. Okay. All right. So is there anything else there for Tam? Anything extra I need to add for Tam tonight? Is it okay to move on to a balance for Tam? Okay. So the balance chakra is our affirmation. Sound. Is it Tibetan healing bolt? Is it tuning forks? Okay. So Tam, what's come up for you is, I had a couple words in my head then, is the tuning forks for you. And I can't remember if you're left or right-handed. So if you wouldn't mind popping that down in the comments for me, and I'll go through and I'll just be looking at the alarm points for each of the meridians and looking at which vibration between two meridians is what's needed for you tonight to offer you some support to release that stress. Okay, so governing, central, lung, pericardium, heart, stomach, large intestine, triple warmer, small intestine, small intestine. Okay, so we're working, so right-handed. Thanks, Tam. Okay, so lung, pericardium, heart, stomach, large intestine, triple heater, small intestine, bladder, liver, gallbladder, spleen. Okay. So Tam, we're working with the vibration of the small intestine and the spleen for you tonight. So I'll just grab those tuning forks out. So just while I'm grabbing those out, Tam, if you want to get somewhere nice and comfy. Spleen. So I'll be doing two sounds of the tuning fork. And it will be around, mostly around your solar plexus and sacral chakra tonight, Tam. So Tam, just take a nice deep breath for me and out. Okay. So Tam, what came up for you tonight? I was directed to an emotional balance for you, and we were working with the water element, the kidney meridian, and some stress around cautious. And it was stress in the present time from another. So you've taken it on for somebody else, or it's been projected onto you. And to offer you some additional support around that to help release that tonight, we're working with the vibration specifically between the small intestine and the spleen meridians, and around your solar plexus and sacral chakras. So I hope that was of benefit for you tonight, Tam, and I'm just going to end our connection now. Wonderful. Okay, just see what's through. All right. Okay, so Gina. All right, so Gina, I'll just tune into your energy now. And just offering some support as we make that connection. And just through your throat chakra. So if you can say for me, I am truth. The throat chakra is feeling, what word? Kind of like constricted like. So I definitely think, I'll go through the balance, but something happening with your throat chakra, but we'll do something, we'll fix it. So, okay, so still tuning in, just offering you some support through your heart chakra. Oh, it does feel tight, does it? Yeah. Feels like, when you wear a turtleneck that's too tight and you kind of, like not strangly tight, but just that kind of like you can feel it's there kind of thing. Kind of feels like that, but sort of focused all around, like not on the back or the sides, but just all around sort of there. So some crystals would be really good for you just to pop there and do some deep breathing into your throat and visualize that throat chakra being really vibrant. That'd be helpful for you. I just checked for you. So Jess, the purpose of the hand movements. So I'm touching different acupressure points, so traditional Chinese medicine acupressure points. I'm working with meridians, I'm working with chakras, and also as a kinesiologist, we use different finger modes. It's kind of like in yoga, like the different yoga mudras. So it's the same kind of thing, which changes the direction of energy. And depending upon what we're doing and where we're touching it, is accessing different information from the innate awareness and the energy of the body. So, and I just check the central meridian and the governing meridian in particular for each balance, because they govern the upper and lower part of the brain and hydration as well. Okay. So Gina, we are connected. So, an emotional balance for you. Okay. So working with fire, earth, metal, water, wood, gallbladder, liver. So we're working with the wood element and the liver meridian for you. So anger, rage, wrath, distress. And the emotion, primary emotion coming up for support for you tonight, Gina, is distressed. So we'll just dive into that a little bit deeper. So is it in the past? Is it in the present? So it's distressed in the present time. And it's in a situation. So it's stress around the emotion of feeling distressed in the present time in a situation. Okay. And so Gina, what's come up is just a little bit of suppression around that stress. And as I've mentioned before, that's, you know, it's quite normal. Sort of, there's lots of different ways we as all humans manage and cope day to day with our emotions. So if you can just repeat after me twice. It is safe and appropriate for my feelings of distress to emerge. So it is safe and appropriate for my feelings of distress to emerge. Is there anything else here for Gina? Okay. And we have to move into a balance. Okay. So as the balance, are we looking at a chakra? Are we looking at ESR? Are we looking at affirmation? Are we looking at So is it? Okay. So Gina, tuning forks have come up for you as well tonight to offer you some support with that. So Gina, if you could pop down, I just have to remember, I can't remember. If you can pop down for me if you are left or right-handed, and I'll just look at the meridian alarm points to look at which of these certain, which vibration is going to help support you tonight to release the stress around that. So, if I can get my words out tonight. Lung. So we're working with the lung meridian, lung, pericardium, heart, liver, gallbladder, spleen, stomach, large intestine, triple heater, small intestine, bladder, kidney. Okay. So the vibration of sound that's going to support you tonight to help release the stress around that is the vibration of the lung and the kidney meridian. So I'm just going to grab those tuning forks out, and yep, so right-handed, you're more than welcome. So it was lung and kidney. Lung. Okay. So it's two sounds of the tuning fork for you. Is it here? We're doing here. We're doing heart and solar plexus. Okay. And it's around your heart and solar plexus area. So, Gina, if you'd like to get somewhere nice and comfortable and relaxed. just feel like you need to take a deep breath in and release the tension going into the balance for you. Okay, so Gina, what came up for you tonight? So you requested an emotional balance. We were working with the wood element, the liver meridian, and the emotion of distressed. So it was distressed in the present time. And what came up to help support you with that tonight was the vibration of the lung meridian and the kidney meridian around your heart and solar plexus area. So I hope that was of benefit for you tonight. And I'm just going to end our connection now. Okay. All right. Thanks, Tam. Okay. So while I'm just looking, sort of scanning through and being guided for the next balance, please do feel free to pop over to my Facebook page. The link is in the descriptor. So it's Unleash Your Vitality Kinesiology. And I have lots of information on there around sort of what kinesiology is, if it's new to you and you're interested in finding out a bit more information. And I also did an entire video series on diving into each particular meridian and where it runs and the aspects of it from a traditional Chinese medicine perspective. So if that's of interest for you, please feel free to pop over. Also running a workshop on the 4th of Feb, so next Thursday night via Zoom. And if you're interested in finding out a bit more information about that, that's on the top of my Facebook page. So feel free to check that out. Okay, so okay, so Natalie, you're after a chakra balance. So no problem. So I've been guided to you. So I'm just going to tune into your energy now. Just going to move a bit faster than I did at the beginning. Those that have been sort of in our community for the first half of the balance know what I'm doing now. So I'm just touching traditional acupressure points to make our connection strong. I'm going to move a bit quicker to see if I can fit in a few more balances before we finish tonight. So. Okay. So Natalie, just as I tune into you, just offering you some more support through your throat chakra. Okay, just checking your central meridian and governing. Hydration. Fantastic. Okay, so Natalie, you're after a chakra balance. Okay, so crown, brow, throat. So Natalie, your throat chakra indicated as showing some stress. Heart, solar plexus. Your solar plexus chakra indicated, sacral, and base. And your base chakra. So your throat, solar plexus, and your base chakra. So with kinesiology, we always work with the priority, and it has a flow-on effect, and usually helps support the others. But I'll go back and double check anyway. So throat, solar plexus. So the solar plexus has come up as the priority for you. So Natalie, can you please say for me twice, I am powerful. I am powerful. Okay. So is it the inwards, the outward? So it's the outward expression of the solar plexus chakra that's showing some stress for you tonight, Natalie. So is it? So creating boundaries for yourself has indicated some stress. Igniting your personal power has indicated some stress for you. So the solar plexus chakra is often referred to as our personal power chakra, and so that indicated stress. For it's about the ego and our sense of self. It's also about our self-esteem and a sense of confidence, and also a belief that we have what we need for personal success. And that indicated some stress for you, Natalie. So when the solar plexus is out of balance, we can have feelings of low self-esteem, feeling not good enough, and that indicated for you tonight, and shaky confidence, and that indicated for you tonight. Okay. And is there anything extra for Natalie? Am I okay to move to a balance? Yep. Okay. Is it a chakra balance? Yep. So crown. So what's come up for you, Natalie, is a chakra balance, and specifically working with your throat chakra, which is one of the other chakras that indicated stress for you. So with chakra balances, it's not necessarily the chakra that's indicating priority stress, the one that we work with directly. Sometimes it can be, but sometimes it can be some other chakras, or sometimes it might not even be a chakra balance at all to offer you that support. But tonight what's come up for you is your throat chakra. Hey Jeanette, how are you doing? So I'm just going to check those other chakras, and they're all coming up clear for you now, Natalie. So you were after a chakra balance, and the throat, solar plexus, and base chakra all indicated some stress for you. The solar plexus chakra was the priority, and to help balance that for you tonight, we're working with your throat chakra. So I hope that was helpful, and I will end our connection now. Hey Melanie, how are you doing? Okay. Fantastic. Okay. All right. Okay, so I've got 10 minutes. Moving on. You're welcome, Natalie. Okay. So just seeing where I'm guided to next. Alrighty. So, Lee, balance for you, and whatever I feel inclined to do. So, Lee, what I'll do is I'll connect in with you and then be directed by your innate awareness as to which one you would like. So just connecting into you now, Lee, and just offering you some support through your throat chakra. So if I could stay on all night and offer you all balances, I would, but I am restricted by time, and I do go where I'm guided each Wednesday night. So my apologies if I haven't been able to get to you tonight. Please do come back. I'm here 7:30 Queensland time every Wednesday night, or 8:30 New South Wales time. Please do pop over and visit my Facebook page. Come and say hello. So the link is in the descriptor, and there's lots of cool information on there that you might find interesting. So just checking your central meridian and governing meridian. Okay. Okay. So everyone inclined. So are we looking at an emotion balance? No, we're looking at chakra. Okay. So Liz, what's come up for you? You're welcome. What's come up for you is a chakra balance. So I'll just scan through your chakras for you. So crown, brow, throat. So your throat chakra is indicating some stress for you. Heart, solar plexus, sacral, base. So your throat, your heart chakra, your solar plexus chakra, your sacral chakra, and your base chakra. So they're all indicating some stress for you. So we'll just have a look at which is the priority for you, Lee. So is it throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral? Okay. And the priority for you tonight, Lee, is the sacral chakra. So we'll just dive into that one for you. Oh. Okay. So, Lee, can you please say for me twice, I deserve? I deserve. Thank you, Colette. So it's stress around the outward expression, Lee. There's stress around learning to nourish your senses. So like aromas, texture, taste, and sensations that you like and enjoy. Learning to receive has shown some stress for you, Lee. So this chakra is the key to our creative energy, and that's showing some stress for you tonight. So artistic pursuits are motivated from this energy center. It is also the seat of our sexual energy. We can become out of alignment in this area if we're having sexual issues, have been disturbed by feedback that questions our creative abilities, or struggling to experience pleasure in life in general. So what indicated for you out of all that, Lee, was just a general struggling to experience pleasure in general. So it wasn't related to any specific, anything specifically there that was mentioned. It's just an overall feeling of meh. So when this chakra is blocked, we often experience a low sex drive, feelings of boredom, and so that indicated for you, Lee, or listlessness, and so that indicated for you, or feel prey to addictive behaviours such as food, shopping, or sex, and none of those indicated for you. Okay, thanks, Jason. So just having a look, in order to support Lee tonight, are we working with a chakra for the balance? Yep, okay. So is it the crown, brow, throat? Okay. So for you tonight, Lee, yeah, we're just offering some support through your throat chakra, and I've come out in all goosebumps, and as soon as I put my hand sort of over your throat chakra, I just felt like this whoosh of sort of energy like release out, like whoosh, like it was needed to sort of escape, you know, like a kettle, how it sort of goes and then it sort of stops for a bit and sort of rebalances, kind of like that, if that description makes sense. Thanks, Colette and Jess. Appreciate that. Okay. Throat, heart, sacral, base. Okay. So, Lee, what came up for you tonight was so you were after a chakra balance. So it was some stress around your throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, and base chakra. And it was the sacral chakra that was the priority to work with tonight. And it was the outward expression of the sacral chakra. Thanks, Melanie. So it was the outward expression of the sacral chakra that needed some support for you tonight. And in order to do that, we were working with your throat chakra and offering you some support through there. So I hope that was of some benefit for you tonight. And I'm just going to end our connection now. So it's been an absolute pleasure being with you all here tonight. So I'm here every Wednesday night offering free micro-kinesiology balances around chakras and emotions. So 7:30 Queensland time, 8:30 New South Wales time. And please do feel free to pop over to my Facebook page and say hello. The link is in the comments. And I'm also running a workshop via Zoom next Thursday night, 7:30 Queensland time. And you can find out some more information about that on my Facebook page. And if that resonates for you, that's a complimentary workshop. So I hope that has been of absolute benefit for you all. And I hope you have a wonderful night. Melanie will be up shortly, who is the most amazing reader, for what a better word, this coach, name it. So please do stay online. And if you're wanting something very special, Melanie is up at 8:30. So a couple of minutes. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you next Wednesday night at 7:30 Queensland time, 8:30 New South Wales time. And I hope you all have an absolutely amazing week ahead. Bye, everyone.